Alright, so how do we extend the conveyor system to there?
Okay, how do I put a blueprint on... Or wait.
How do I get help in Windows 10? Every single time I open every single time I open Microsoft Edge for some godforsaken reason, it's like, let's bring that page up again.
Imagine actually using Microsoft Edge.
What a nerd.
I'm using it to listen to music right now.
Well, I have heard it's better at, like, reading PDFs, but that's kind of it.
I just use Brave for everything, because that's a really good browser.
I just use whatever's currently on, and then I switch to the other one when I have too many tabs open.
I mean, yeah, I just
Very healthy
use
habit.
2 web browsers. One for, I just use Edge to, like, keep all my video and music tabs. And then Firefox to keep all my more
Firefox?
stuff.
You know that meme that's like, inside you there are 2 wolves?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you do now.
Of course.
Inside you there are 2 web browsers.
Edge and Firefox.
I'll have to send you one of those.
Inside every human being, there are 2 decisions. A right one and a wrong one. Guess which you are.
Like using
What
Edge.
about the third one, the crazy one?
Yeah.
That's a given.
It's not even like unethical, it's just
I'm
bad.
sorry.
It's just a dumb idea.
You imply crazy is an option.
Dudes out here committing a war crime using Edge.
What would that even be? How do you commit a war crime with a web browser?
No, that is the war crime.
You hit somebody, you hit a civilian over the head with the browser.
The worst part is a YouTube channel I watch on occasion has this running joke. Context, it's Warhammer related.
Right.
You can't spell fun times without rhyming it with war crimes.
Fun times and war crimes. Well, but see, they don't even know where Geneva is because the Earth has been turned into like this over-industrial hellscape. So they forgot about the Geneva Conventions.
Well, actually, no. The seas have boiled away. Most of the Earth is a desert wasteland with a handful of mega cities.
Yeah, and that's like the holiest one.
With a palace that takes up an entire continent.
Yeah, and that's like probably the cleanest one. That's the one where everybody's fine paying $3,000 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. 'Cause wow, we get to live in the capital planet.
Well, actually, nobody really pays because it's mainly occupied by the aristocracy.
Okay, so
The
then
aristocracy!
it's a rent-controlled apartment where like daddy's money pays for everything.
It's more like you are here filling a government position, your paycheck covers your
Yeah.
room.
Jonathan,
And that's it.
why is this...
Well, no, that's
why is
about
this grid
a
or
quarter of your
projector
paycheck,
not,
'cause
like, clipping to these
The
blocks on there?
aristocracy in an empire that controls over 1,000 planets.
What is this thing sticking out
because
here?
that's on a different grid.
How do I, how can I
Not this grid.
point at stuff
It has to be connected to the
Oh, I
to
projector.
draw
see.
your attention to it?
Oh, what's that, Clark?
How can I point at stuff to draw your attention to stuff?
With an emote.
Okay, how do I do that?
Go to your G menu. There's it's a hotbar item. But also, what exactly do you want me to see?
Oh, I wanted to know what this was. The
The
wave animation. Yes. I will put that
Half the animations don't work anymore for some reason.
here. Does this one work? Okay, I'll do it again. What?
You have to
Cruising
activate it on the
around Main
hotbar.
Street.
Like, push the button. Or,
Yeah, I'm pushing 5.
well, then it probably doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, the animations have been busted for like an update or two. I
Face
imagine they'll
palm.
probably fix it at some point.
Okay, what about the... Oh, I can view myself. Okay, here we go. No. Well, I'll just, you know, whenever I say, what is this, then just show up to my location, I
What
guess.
is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Also, we need a bunch of steel crap for this. So that's what I'm gonna go get. Oh, wow,
so-
you guys dug enough ice holes? What is down here? You wanted to make, like, a subway system down here? Oh,
that
you're
was
looking
a
for
test
the...
of a drilling system.
You were looking for the Magnus magnesium. Yes.
Are you referring to the giant pit beneath the
The
pistons?
magnum opus.
Yes. You might want to cover that up
That
if
was
you're
a
gonna.
test of a drilling rig.
You might want to cover that up if you don't want to like get your
I
giant
don't
dump
think
truck
he's
stuck
talking about
stuck
that
in it.
one.
Yes. However, if you're not going to be there much longer
Wait, Clark,
because
where are you?
rockets.
Oh, I'm in the
giant
hole.
pit.
Oh, that
The
hole.
pit.
Those
Yeah,
holes.
this hole. You guys wanted to build an entire subway system.
Yeah,
down here.
somebody tried taking the utility vehicles to places they haven't been
Shouldn't.
before and never should be again.
Going where no man has gone before, and shouldn't have ever gone in the first place. Bum ba bum 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 bum
Exactly.
bum bum bum.
It should never return to.
I mean, that's just 20th
Um,
century human science. Just literally
It's
everything
science.
was like, whose idea was that? Why did you think this was a good idea? Guys, what if we could take atoms and split them? Guys,
I mean,
what
that's
if we
not
could
exactly a
create
bad
bioweapons? Guys,
Me when
yeah.
Hey guys, what if we nuked Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
Yeah. Guys, what if we, like, use the power of the sun and we put it in a little box and we drop that on our enemies?
Yeah. That's a fun thing about wheels being built on this thing is that for some reason, hopefully the new welding system won't have that issue, but, also, may I ask exactly why we're building 2 of these?
Because I want one.
Well, what are you gonna do with it?
Perhaps we could
Backup.
save these resources for building a ship.
That is
I mean,
the
I
shit.
can't exactly stop him. I won't help him, though.
Oh, what kind of logic is that? No, don't do that. I'm not gonna stop you or anything, but no, don't do that. Okay.
What am I gonna do? Tear apart the printer?
Willy
That's a
Wonka
bad
logic?
idea.
Well, yeah. Willy Wonka's spooky.
Ah! I just got scissored by the doors.
Maybe you shouldn't say it like that.
What do
Yeah,
you mean?
phrasing.
I have like
Phrasing.
13 reasons why you shouldn't say it that way.
Oh, I just have one. Okay,
Yes,
here we
that's
go.
the first reason.
Jonathan, I can't fight the welders. Help me. I'm trying to grind away this wheel. I can't fight it.
Also, can you change the paint color
Well,
on
by scissored
yours
by the doors,
so we
I
can
mean
tell
I
them
got
apart?
I got squished by them.
Like if his is green, you should make yours red.
I like
Just-
green. They're
just-
both green.
Okay. Well, make it slightly different green? I don't know.
Fine.
Also, so you built this big structure thing sticking out. Don't you have to put pipes in it?
There we go. I got it over the hump.
Jonathan, help me grind it. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Hello, Mr. Space Engineer.
Yes.
Can you please help me? I was thinking of like welding all these plates together, but don't you have to put the pipes in first?
These are standard steel plates. We did this primarily just so we could get an ore detector way out here.
So it doesn't matter.
This entire thing is now redundant now that we have the tumbler.
Oh, well then I can destroy it.
Yes.
Nice. I knew I could do something with this.
Okay, I'm about to hook the tumbler up to the base.
Why isn't it falling? It's just floating.
Why isn't what falling?
Yeah, why are you falling?
The scaffolding.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna make it fall.
Timber.
Oh, it's probably because it's a stationary grid.
Hmm.
And
Alright.
I'll start on the
Well, either way, I'm gonna hook this thing up to the base, grab a whole bunch of stuff, and then I'm heading to orbit.
All right. I'll catch a ride.
First, I need to line it up.
Oh, your things are on the ground.
Oh, right. Thanks.
Actually, let me get on the ladder. Did you pull it up?
Oh, I can just get all this stuff on the ground. It's really weird how in the middle of the day you can see the asteroids floating above us.
Alright, let's see. 7.
Because that's not what I see every day in real life.
Luckily, I have a
one
camera on the
asteroid.
back of this thing that is meant to help with the connector alignment.
Raise it just a tad.
Yeah, let's see.
I'll tell you. Go. Down, just a hair. Down.
Cool. I got a total of 40 steel
Good.
plates out of that,
Perfect.
which was nothing.
Okay.
And I think it's aligned properly.
So then you could easily take
Using
every
the camera on
single
the back to tell.
every single
connect.
item.
Park. You done?
You could easily take every single item out of this base and
Okay.
still have space left over.
Are you gonna park it?
Oh!
It's lined up. It's yellow.
Get over here. Where is the connector? Because it's on a subgrid, it doesn't automatically connect. I have to switch lock with a hotbar key there.
Does this little drill boy actually drive? The yellow guy?
That's Nick's thing. Ask him.
Hey Nick,
If
does
it's
this
so
work?
drives.
Probably broken, so no.
So I could
Repeat the question.
I could disassemble
Your little
this
yellow
too?
drill thing, is
Yeah.
it still functional?
Yeah. Oh wait, the one on wheels.
Yes.
Jake broke it.
I didn't break it. I never dropped the
You
thing.
broke it.
I did not.
I didn't drive it.
Neither did I.
My-
Try it, Clark.
Okay. My question is
Okay.
whether or not I can disassemble it.
Yeah, it's scrap.
Well,
We have
'cause-
this guy anyway.
Much to my dismay.
well, we can make another one because you have the plans for it or something, right?
One would hope.
technology.
We're not cavemen. We have technology.
Alright, let's see.
You should just transfer all into this ship and see what happens, Jonathan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was thinking just take the entire base with us. We might as well.
Hitch it on the bag and go for a ride.
Yeah, take.
Prepare for lag.
Ooh. Take all of your possessions with you camping. That's called glamping.
Yeah.
Flag.
Glamour camping, or as I like to call it,
There will
you know,
probably be a
rich
number of
people
lag
vacation.
spikes. Just as a heads
What are you
up,
doing,
as
Jonathan?
I'm using the deposit all ores into this vehicle.
Oof. Deposit all the.
It didn't do it with the one I just it didn't do it with the one I selected. It did it with the entire grid. That's why it lagged.
Deposit
That's what
all
I
the
told
memory
you.
into the toilet. That's what that
Yeah,
means.
really. All of your RAM is now in the toilet.
Okay, and with that, I have
Yeah, talk
everything
about
is on this
talk about
grid
flushing
now.
your memory.
I think I emptied the entire base.
Yeah, the 3D printer is not going to finish now.
You ruined it.
Well, I mean, there's still some stuff in the assemblers because they were
In the
drawing
middle of
things
making stuff.
from the tumbler.
Yeah.
As they were trying to frantically build things.
Yeah, but still, that means he's gonna end up with half a space truck,
If that.
a space dump.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh, wait,
and...
you're disconnected already?
Yep.
This thing weighs 7.4 million now, by the way.
Wow, that's 7,400 tons. That is triple what it was before,
Yeah.
and that was big. That's like, well, I remember looking up naval ship stuff because I was thinking that'd be a good baseline for
Okay,
how
I'm gonna
heavy a
see
real
if I can
spaceship would
grab
be.
a little bit more ice.
And that's like
Everything
a
out.
U.S. Navy destroyer right now is about that much.
This thing is so massive.
That's just ridiculous.
The amount of mass inside
I
of this
can't
thing
Yeah.
is insane.
Weather.
Can you even get off the ground, Jonathan?
That's my next question is, you know,
Turn
your,
on the hydrogen
your
and see if
thrust
you
to
can
weight
get up.
ratio has to be more than 1.
Thrusters online.
Oh my gosh, we can get up.
Wow. Okay.
Inertial dampers weren't on.
Yeah, now that we have enough materials to build a small city
Okay,
over here.
question is, does this thing have enough thrust to actually get out of atmosphere?
Well, does it have enough hydrogen? Because
I have no idea.
As long as it has like a thrust to weight ratio at this point of like 1.01, it will accelerate.
I mean, I'm talking about the hydrogen tanks, the amount of...
Right. But if you have such an insane amount of it, like, it might take a long time, but you'll still be
generators
okay.
on the space.
Yeah, we have 14%, which is pretty good.
Well, okay, so are you sure we got everything? Because don't we still have hydrogen all over the place?
I got pretty much everything important from the base.
Okay.
And I was
I would certainly hope so.
And that would include the hydrogen
I was
tanks.
about to use the drills to get some more ice, and then I'm like, no.
We have way more than
And then,
enough.
yeah, Jacob suggested trying to lift off, and I'm like, oh, this thing is sluggish. We better not.
Yeah, no, we don't need to add more weight right now.
Yeah, I don't know if adding more ice would allow it to get off the ground. Sorry, Metroid music is playing.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go to base or go to space, and then Nick and I are probably
Go
gonna
to
hop
base
off
space.
because there's like thunder and lightning going on right now, and I don't know if it's kosher to be on right now. It's lightning.
I cleared the,
Oh, you'll just get shocked by lightning through your headphones. What's the big deal?
Yeah, right.
Well, let's see. Let's try this. I am going to get off the ground, turn on commercial dampeners, and then I'm going to check hydrogen tanks. How fast are you going down?
Yeah. Yeah, that might not be enough.
We might barely have enough to get to space.
Oh,
Barely.
we just chewed through so much.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I was doing a hover test.
So here's a question.
So yeah, we're gonna have to basically wait for this thing to to finish fueling. Although, wait a minute, aren't there O2 generators on this base? I could probably hook it back up.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking is just take all the hydrogen and turn it into O2 and see how much, yeah, take all the ice and turn it into H2 and see how long that takes.
That's what's going on. This thing has been doing that since we loaded this world.
Okay. Also, when you do that, you can take my dinky amounts of inventory from me scrapping this other little vehicle. But like, I don't know. Is this the kind of thing where you want to wait around that long, or you want to like build more ice generator H2 generators just to delete
can
them?
Someone
later?
help line this thing up, please.
Oh, here
Yeah,
we go.
I'm watching.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, your height's good. Just back. You need to go to the left. You're like way to the right of the connector. So you gotta angle it a little better.
This way.
This is like refueling one of those.
Oh, there you go.
B-52s
There you go.
in the
Back it up.
sky.
Oh, it's connected.
It's
Just-
yellow.
All right.
It's
connect.
yellow.
Oh, it doesn't actually have to touch. It just has to turn.
Just
green.
needs to be yellow.
It's great.
All right. Let's see. Hydrogen.
Yeah,
I
because
can't
if
tell if they're being fueled up more now or not. Let's
if you're
just
gonna spend
stockpile.
time to turn stuff into hydrogen, the
There
time
we
should
go.
be now.
Yeah.
I told these I told our hydrogen tanks to go stockpile mode.
Go sicko mode.
Sicko mode.
There we go.
Well, that's what happened.
This thing is gonna take so long to refuel.
But once it
Yeah.
does, you won't need to, refuel it until we need to go back down from space.
Well, the thing is about that is when we come back down from space, it will be perfectly fine. We won't even use much hydrogen at all.
I mean, once you come back down from space, you have to get off again.
Well, yeah, when we come back out of...
The next,
There's only
the
one
next launch.
O2 generator on this base.
Really? Where did the other
Let's
ones
build some more.
Could have sworn we had like 10. Maybe we just moved them.
Do I hear build planner?
Yeah, you do, in fact, hear build planner. By the way, I discovered that the hydrogen tanks on this base are currently turned off.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Which
Well, that would do
means they might not, I don't know if you can actually access anything through them. Let me find out. All.
Can we use your 3D printer for disassembly?
Oh, no, you can't. Okay, we're fine. No, we can't use it for disassembly.
Because I was thinking if you built something big and you're like, no, I want to build something else, that would take forever.
But yeah, that's a fine place to put. Why don't we make them more organized, though? Not like that.
Well, we're not expecting to, you know, run these things forever, are we?
Don't yell at me, Jonathan.
And also, if we are going to spend a long time on this, then we should start drilling again. We got 2 big drills.
Forgive me, but that was setting me off.
Jonathan yelled at me.
His OCD is kicking in.
Because you were putting them in such stupid angles.
The O in OCD in this case stands for orbital.
Orbital shock, drop shock troop. Damn it.
I was thinking orbital compulsive disorder, but you know.
That works too.
Yeah, because we got this big drill that you could move back and forth. Oh, it's already drilled all the way through the planet. But yeah, we have multiple drills. We could get more ice. It just, I don't know.
We could just turn this base into like a refueling station.
Right, but first of all, do we have enough ice to turn into H2 to warrant that ever in the first place?
Big drill thingy. We have multiple drills around this base and also the tumbler.
Right, but, okay, so what happens if you try to drill directly under the tumbler? Do you get yourself stuck?
No. You just have to sit there for a while and then pull them back in. Okay,
because we do have multiple drills, and we could all start drilling, and that might help it. But if your fuel making machines can't go that fast, then that doesn't matter. If we already have too much hydrogen for that. That's what I'm thinking is like, what's the actual limiting factor here of us getting to space with a full tank? Is it the hydrogen? Is it the ice?
It's the O2 generators.
It's the generation,
okay.
Yeah.
Then what do we need for those?
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, Jonathan is building like thousands of them.
I want to see what's down.
You don't want to see what's down.
Yeah, why did you drill all the way down there? Wow.
Because Nick decided he wanted to make a piston thing.
Well, the piston definitely
I was testing
works.
out an old design to see if it worked.
It definitely works. You could you could turn this into like a nuclear missile silo launch pad where like the whole thing is underground and then it like
Yep.
it's just big enough to launch a spacecraft out of.
Yep.
Okay. Enough with that silliness.
You silly Billy.
I need it. I'm trying to figure out an efficient, compact way to do all this. Oh dear, lag warning.
Wee wee.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, we're good.
Okay, yeah, that's why
Major lag spike.
That's because I accidentally had the entire base deposit all ores into the entire base.
Major lag alert.
So basically
Major lag alert.
recursive loop.
Major lag alert.
But we're good now. I also seem to have accidentally removed stuff from the tumbler, but we can fix that later. Anyway, I just need interior plates.
Don't wheel.
Hang on, don't build them there. Wait, stop.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Because this is what I'm gonna do. Boink,
You're building a
boink,
connector?
boink. Ah! No! Ow.
Look who's causing OCD problems now.
Can I like just start picking crap up and welding it, or what?
Okay. Can you move, Jacob?
I was just building a conveyor for you.
Clark, move.
Oh.
There.
Wow, okay.
So then I can stand on top of it.
Okay. And with that, now now we can put a whole bunch of these on the sides, like this.
Uh,
And they're all connected up.
What were those called?
O2 /
just
H2
type in
generators.
generator.
Okay, and that should show up.
Yeah, and then just build planner it up.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Clark, did you learn about the fancy keyboard shortcuts?
Did
for
you
adding
learn
that?
about the tragedy
No,
of the
I still
players,
haven't.
the one?
I still
Clark,
can't do the long cuts.
If
Forget
you
the
want
shortcuts.
to quickly add something to the blueprint planner, if you have something that's unbuilt, just literally with your welder out,
Yeah.
just go up to it, right click on it, components added to build.
Oh, that's really. I gotta try that.
Then watch this. Then all you have to do is go over to any cargo port and middle click,
Okay, wait
and
a
it
minute.
draws all the components. for you.
I was about to go do that. So I'm gonna hold this down, gonna right click it,
Yep.
components added to build planner. That's
and then
really
go
nice.
over to
And
the.
then go over to.
You can just go over to the cargo container right above you,
Oh, this guy
and then middle click.
cannot withdraw 3 construction. Maybe this guy can.
Just keep right clicking, or keep middle clicking until you. So
Hey!
components.
Okay, so now I should be able to just. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, now we have a lot of O2 generators. Wow.
That MLG meme. Okay. Oh, conveyor junction. Oh no! I don't have enough pieces for the conveyor junction. Now I do, because I can right click this crap.
Yep.
Isn't that awesome?
That is
Yeah.
really nice. I will be using that a lot.
Yeah, it's really convenient.
Okay.
That should be enough O2 generators.
You would think.
They have ice in them.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, they look like they do.
Well, isn't all the ice in your ship?
Yeah.
Well, it's connected to the
they've-
base, though.
They've
Okay.
gathered the ice.
They're all just hunky-dory with each other, sending each other stuff.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Well, now what?
All right. Let's see. Hydrogen. Let's see how the hydrogen tanks are doing.
Yeah, if you can lose that much hydrogen in like 10
We're currently
seconds.
at 19%.
That's real. We're at
19.4.
16%.
Oh, this is
on the
gonna
tumbler.
take forever.
One of the hydrogen tanks got all of the hydrogen, and it got distributed to the other tanks.
Also,
When I hit stockpile and didn't end up selecting all of them by accident.
why are there
Nice.
flames spewing out of this back thing?
Those are the
That,
exhausts.
those are aesthetic.
It's cosmetic.
Okay, so it doesn't actually mean you're wasting fuel.
No.
No, it's
Because
just
if you're
like
burning stuff and you're trying to put more in, that's going to take a long time.
it's just like it's connected to like how much power usage you have on
Yeah.
it. So like the
Okay.
more power you're drawing, the more like
Yeah, I
combustion
set
you
it
need
up
to go.
For when it's driving, so that's when it's idling, it's not spewing out much. But
Okay.
then when you start driving, it starts spewing a lot. Except because it's also set up to do power draw, it also means that because of the way I set it up, it also means if the O2 generators are running, it'll also spew
Yeah.
a lot of flame.
It's always drawing a lot of power.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, now we wait.
I mean, I could probably increase those threshold though. Exhaust pipes. I increased it a bit. I think I increased it too much.
Jonathan, I feel like this welding job is not nearly as good as the last time we did this. But I'll just let it keep going. It's fine.
What do you mean?
There's like a lot of stuff getting missed.
Well, do we have all the resources that we need?
Well, yeah, if we didn't, it would say, hey, I'm waiting on this.
Well, it probably needs to move up a layer before it starts welding a bunch of these.
I spell enthusiast.
Yeah, I think it's literally just too close.
Spell what?
So it needs to move up a layer before it can use. I think, unless it's
Not. And then it isn't.
unless it's just malfunctioning, which would be because it has. it currently welding anything on this layer? Might have run into a bug. Oh. Well, that would explain.
What?
I think their program crashed.
Oh.
It's
That
not
would do it.
responding.
Probably when you created a lag generator.
A lag generator.
Yeah, or when we connected the tumbler to the base, it might have caused problems.
Maybe.
There it goes. Okay, now it's operating properly again.
Fixing everything. Okay.
So much for what I said about not helping.
Got anything
Nice.
for me to do at this point?
Right now we're just waiting for the tumbler to get refueled.
Hydrogen.
I'm going to be hopping in a crowd tube and getting off soon because there's
Okay.
a thunder and lightning storm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will talk to you after whenever that's over, and or next week.
Are
I
you
can-
both getting off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is extremely
Sorry about
unfortunate.
that. It's rather disheartening, but at the same time, the building we're living in doesn't have the greatest protections against electrical
Literally
shortage.
anything.
Against the litter. How old is your house?
It's corporate housing. I'll just say that.
Okay. So, it's not that it's
The-
old, it's that it's
Honestly, it would be longer for me to explain the number of bug variations that have entered our house than the
not
variations
than the
that
ones that
haven't.
haven't.
Well, you know what you could do is, if you wanted to, I could stream this on Discord and you could watch on your phones.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
as
works.
long as your phones aren't plugged in.
Yeah. And you could, just watch and talk with us as we do things.
Holy crap, we're already up to 20% hydrogen.
Holy carp.
Yeah, it's working now. It's working faster.
That'll be worth considering. Either way, I'm hopping off now. See you
Okay.
guys later.
later.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hop in a cryotube on the tumbler.
Okay.
That way I'm here in spirit.
Yeah. Are you gonna jump on the phone and watch? Or talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just got on.
I know! There's no escape, Riddler. Where are the bombs?
And
Well, you
I
see,
don't
Batman.
think
Answer my
phones-
riddle.
yeah, and I don't think phones would would cause lightning to strike you.
Death by lightning.
No.
Especially if you're inside of a building.
Yeah. Oh, my phone's dead. That's
Well,
nice.
then charge it. And don't put your
Mm.
hand on it while it's doing that and potentially explode.
Alright, talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, here's two giant,
Okay, so I guess it's just you and me now.
two giant ice blocks.
At least for now.
Yeah.
I want to try mining this thing once we get it into space. Mining some asteroids with it.
Because at this point, I'm just goofing around taking out more ice.
Yeah.
Even though the ice is like such a minuscule amount compared to what we need.
Alright, so now I need... Show the inventories large. Okay. Large. Okay. Prepare for a big lag spike.
Nice.
You need a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Lagging. Okay. We've successfully redrawn all of the stuff from the base back in the tumbler.
That's a lot. Yeah, so how much ice do we have?
I don't know. Well, way more than we're burning through.
Okay. It's like if it's just the fact you got to turn on
We
the ice and
have
hydrogen.
one of the cargo containers has over 1,000 kilograms. Another has nearly 1,000 kilograms. Another has over 1,000.
But that's not 1,000 kilograms. That's actually 1,000,000 kilograms. It's 1,000 kilograms.
That's true.
So that's
We have
1,000
at least-
metric tons of
we
ice.
have at least like 3 or 4 million kilograms of ice.
So I could definitely do something more productive than that.
Yeah, we do not need ice. If you want, try to operate the drill arm.
Oh, I'm gonna break that.
Well, this is a thing where you basically just tell the rotors to rotate a little bit, and then just tell the pistons to extend, and then just watch.
Okay, because I've broken so many of these.
Yeah, that's partially why we built this variant.
And we brought more ice. Would you want more ice or more rocks?
Rock.
Oh, okay, cool. Can't screw that up. Where's the seat?
There isn't a C. This is entirely controlled with rotors and stuff.
How do I do that?
Let me see if I can remember. I don't think I actually labeled anything because of the...
So I get on this and I push these buttons.
Yeah, let me check. Rotors, drill, advanced rotor. What's this do? Drill arm. Ah! Okay, so that gets that rotating.
That's left and right.
I'm just gonna let it rotate all the way around.
Yeah, might as well.
As long as it doesn't crash into anything as it's rotating.
Oh, that's a good question.
Wait. Stop.
Actually, no, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it's high up there. No, it will not be fine. You should turn it off.
I'm trying.
Okay, it definitely.
Okay, there.
Well, you could get it to go higher, and then it wouldn't hit anything. But
It can't go any higher.
oh, okay, then definitely don't go that far. I was thinking like, oh yeah, it'll be good. Nope. It is not fine. Or any. It doesn't look like anything is damaged.
Yeah, I managed to at least slow it down enough that it
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay, I want to ride on it.
That's the very next thought in your head, huh?
Yes. Well, because I'm already up here, and then you're gonna move it, so it's like a really big carousel.
Reverse. There we go. Got it reversing.
How are you supposed to drive it when the post is directly in the way?
You
Can't
down.
see anything.
Just let it come to a stop.
And then does it spin while it spins?
We tried to get it to spin like that, and it was having problems, so we just made it never spin again.
Okay.
Just let it come to a stop. Alright, and then... What's this? Oh, piston horizontal. Pistons down. Reverse. There it goes.
Alright.
Yeah, so basically you just monitor this thing and make sure it doesn't get, like, stuck or something.
So it just automatically drills down?
Yeah,
What about sideways or getting stuck or something?
there we go.
Like, since it's a plus shaped, doesn't that mean it would get stuck
No.
although the rocket doesn't drill? Wow, you really did program this to just run itself. That's cool.
Well, I mean,
It means I can't screw it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't program this. It's literally just set the pistons to very, very slowly extend. There's no programming block involved here.
It's drilling! I'm talking about this stuff right here, where it, you know, it's a big plus shape and then there's a big hole.
Yeah.
And then we're going to use all this rock for what?
Well, there's various ores.
Because if you put tons and tons of stone, like, if you just put some huge mass of stone on the dump truck, then don't do that. Can't you refine it and turn it into a much smaller amount
I mean, this stuff is going to be drawn into refineries across the base and the tumbler.
Yeah, because once you refine it, it takes up less space.
Doesn't take up less mass.
Well, if you take like a 1 ton of stone and you get like one tiny little piece of some metal out of it, doesn't the rest go away? Like, do we really need
Once this
billion
thing
pounds
hits,
of gravel?
30%, I'm going to say we're good for launch.
What? Oh, it's 11.
The hydrogen tanks. Well, I mean, actually, yeah, one of them is at 11. The other, like,
They're just flowing into the other
7 are like at nearly 30%.
Okay. Just thinking, cut excess weight. Like, do you really need 1 million bags of gravel?
Since we're at 25% right now, so we're getting there.
Did Nick and Jacob put their spacesuits in
Cryo chambers, yes.
cryo chambers in the dump truck?
Nick is in space, and he's always been in space.
Okay, because otherwise we might leave him behind. If he was down here. Oh, crap. Ow. Ow! I'm stuck. Can you stop it?
Oh. What did you do?
Well, I wanted to move over to the other one. But now, oh, here we go. Yeah, I wanted to move over to the other side of the plus shape. And instead, it, you know, murdered me a little inside.
Murdered you inside a little bit.
Yes. There we go. Okay. Also, I'm low on hydrogen, so you're going to have to bring the drill back up so that I don't run out of gas just getting out of this hole.
You need a hydrogen tank.
Sure.
There, don't let it fall in.
Boom. Is it full?
It's like 88% full, so it's...
Can I
full.
charge that? Can I charge this tank by, like...
You just put it into an O2 tank somewhere.
So I could go to a medical bay and charge that up too?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
You know what, let's,
And then I have double the hydrogen. Just how deep does this go? Wow. Well, what do you want to do for the next hour?
30 minutes per hour, yeah. Well, let's get this thing to space. It's at almost 30% hydrogen. It's at 29%.
That's pretty close.
It'll be ready in a little bit, so... In other words, prepare to disembark.
Cool. Well, I have
Once
one
that thing
extra
retracts-
non-default item in my inventory, and it's the oxygen tank you just gave. So, you know.
Ow.
Ooh, okay.
I fell a little too far.
That's not good. I'm still taking your stuff, though.
Don't take my stuff.
Well, your body's way down there, but your backpack isn't.
Yep.
There you go.
There. Yep, that's everything. Alright, I'm gonna check the tumbler.
Cool.
Oh, right, Jacob is in the cryo chamber. I was just thinking, you know, we could attach the utility ships to the top of this thing and bring them back with us.
Yeah, we might as well.
And I just realized that, wait a minute, Jacob's still down here. It would be stranded.
Oh.
But actually, he's in the cryo chambers here, so he's fine.
So then you want to move this over and I can sit on this for another ride?
Well, we're about to...
Oh,
it's
we're-
at 30%.
Okay, we're actually at 30 now. Yay!
So, let's get the utility ships on top.
How do you do that?
Fly them over. Although, they look like they need a few repairs.
Okay.
Specifically, they probably need their landing gear to be repaired.
Boom. Ow. Yeah, I know my health is low. Stop it. Wait, where's the... Yeah, the oxygen... Yeah, oxygen generator. Then I stick mine in there. And then it goes
God
to
damn, this is the
100.
other ship.
Wait.
You know, all things considered, it looks fine. These function in the back? They're functional enough. Yeah, can you get can you get one of the utility ships parked on top?
Sure. If you want to stop dying. We could fill the utility ships with stuff too! Weigh it down even more!
Why would we do that when we can just fill the
Fill the regular truck? I don't
Yeah.
know, I was just thinking about it. Yeah, okay. Oh, this one's on.
what one's on?
It's like floating, it wasn't even parked.
Oh, yeah, that's because I took off to investigate its landing gear.
Okay. Oh, its H2 is on 0, Jonathan. That's not good.
Yeah, I think that one was having problems with hydrogen.
Should we fill that too?
Nah.
Or is that just gonna get hydrogen the longer we wait?
It probably doesn't have any ice in it, so...
Well, good thing we have way too much of that.
No fuel. No fuel.
I love how those turbines are pointing sideways. Is that parked? I can't tell. Jonathan, is this actually attached?
Oh, take off. Get off the ground. Your connector is broken.
Oh, well.
Well, here, I'll fix it real quick.
Cool.
Okay, it's fixed.
That would be why.
Okay, and park.
Nice.
And turn off the inertial dampeners.
Oh. How do I do that?
Z.
There we go. Yeah, because otherwise they'll be running a lot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, now it should be sparking. Yeah. Alright. Looks good enough. And also, I think the hydrogen tanks on this thing just siphoned all the hydrogen from these things, but that's...
It's all
That's
in the
whatever.
wash anyway, because it will be attached to itself.
Yeah.
Later.
Alright. Let's disconnect this thing.
Oh, I should get in your dump truck. Is there a way that we could attach a little, attach a staircase that gets us to the roof? Is there anywhere on here that would be free enough on the top to cut a hole through?
I mean, in theory I could add something, but,
That's not really necessary.
yeah.
Okay.
I can barely see anything. Okay. Retracting. Yeah, check that Jacob's actually in there.
How
He should be in one of the cryo chambers.
would I know that he's in there? When it's closed.
You just look at the front and see if his name pops up.
Okay. Wow, well we definitely have enough cryo chambers for him. That's for sure.
I'm gonna check the base real quick to see if we left anything behind.
Well, if you did, it can't be much.
I don't see... Yeah, there's not much left
The
behind. although there is
spaceship
some
just keeps
iron.
going and going and going. I don't know where I am. Okay.
You're lost inside.
Yeah, forget lost in space. I'm lost in dump truck.
Just if you come to an airlock at the back of the ship, make sure to keep at least one door closed, otherwise it'll vent the ship.
Oh.
Because the very, very back of the vehicle, we couldn't get pressurized. Hence why there's an airlock at the back.
Oh, the showers. The showers have one. That's funny. Yeah, shower door.
Granted, I'm talking about the area in the back where all the refineries are.
Oh, I'm still in the sleeping quarters looking for him and his suit. Although I think it would be better to have all the doors closed just to be sure. Oh, that's me being in the cargo container. Okay, thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna move a few more things off this
Ooh,
base.
object is being used by somebody else. Doesn't
You know,
say that it's.
the welders can keep all the stuff they have.
Yeah, it doesn't say that it's him. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, scrap metal is in here with us. Great.
Cool.
And we are rolling down the street now.
Oh, is it actually rolling?
Wait. Like 0.02. Is that a rounding error or does that actually mean we're moving?
That's probably a rounding error.
Okay. Just thinking
Hey,
like,
can you help me get the rest of the stuff off the base?
okay.
My inventory keeps filling.
Yes. Assuming I know how to get out. Oh, there we go. Found the bridge. Closing the doors.
There's a
where-
connector port at the very back.
Oh, you're just going back and forth. That's funny.
Yep.
Yep.
'Cause it's like, I'm not going to bother trying to just, reconnect this thing if there's only a handful of stuff left. But try to get, like, all the ores and also motors.
Right.
Ignore everything in the welders.
Oh, what about all the assemblers?
All the assemblers, yeah, try to take the stuff out of them.
Okay.
Although you can leave the... No. Yeah, you can probably just leave the gravel.
We don't need any gravel. Okay. Do we have any gravel on the ship?
I don't know, but we can
We
get
have
more if we need
10,000 gravel on the assembler. That's a lot. That's 10 metric tons that we could, you know,
to. Yeah,
shave
and
off.
also, if need be, we can just come down and use this thing's drills to get more gravel.
Right.
And we'll get far more gravel than even that drill
that
arm we
little
have
bit.
that you were just using could ever get.
Okay. Wow, we have so much gravel. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna need to refuel my hydrogen tanks because we're floating.
Yep. Well, you can just access that cargo port, dump one of your hydrogen tanks into the
Oh,
O2
that's
generator,
clever. Okay.
and you can just quickly refill yourself.
Look at that.
And then just put the
No,
hydrogen
wait,
tank
that's
back in your
oxygen.
inventory.
I need the hydrogen one. There. I don't need all of those oxygen bottles. Ta-da!
I also wonder if we should just like fill up the utility vehicles.
With gravel.
No, with the remaining stuff that we're trying to
Oh.
get, just to make this go a little bit faster. Although, yeah, I guess I could do that real quick.
We have a lot of gravel.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have
gonna-
6
I'm gonna grab
missiles.
these.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Why can't I move these missiles?
Get off the ground. What is going on?
Yeah, why can't I dump the missiles anywhere? Oh, the missiles are all too heavy. Okay. Great.
There we go. For some reason, one of the magnetic plates on this thing got caught in the ground for some reason.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Connector.
It's not just any welder, it's an elite welder.
Connector's not letting me connect to it. There we go. Okay. All the horses and all the Kingsmen could carry enough gravel. to
Enough
actually-
gravel. I'm pretty sure that's not how the
Alright, well, I'm just gonna call that enough. The
Cool.
utility ship is barely taking off with all this gravel. I just filled it every single nook and
Every
cranny
single
of
nook
this
and cranny with
thing.
gravel.
Yep.
Great. I think that will be just fine.
Wait, why do we need gravel?
I don't
We need
know.
Stone. Why am I picking up so much gravel?
Well,
gravel is not
useless?
very useful.
Okay, well then why don't we... Okay.
Let's leave the gravel here.
Why don't you take all the gravel and put it back in the base? And then
Yeah.
we go through and find all the gravel here and take that out too. Because it's
Yeah.
probably weighing us down significantly.
Yeah. I thought gravel
Was stone?
Yeah, but I realized no wait, gravel is basically stone that didn't have any use.
Well, yeah. Well, so if we have a bunch of stone and the stone is slowly turning into gravel, then we could dump the gravel somewhere. So gravel's only used for concrete or something, right?
Yeah, it's only used for like specific kinds of construction devices, like I think like gravity generators or something.
Yeah, that sounds like an Easter egg just to make it useful for once.
Pretty much. I mean, it's there. They didn't know it. It's pretty much the situation where it feels like they didn't really know what to do with it, so they just arbitrarily made it useful for something.
Yay!
But it's only useful for like one block in the entire game, and it's not a very common block either.
You would think that since gravel is very, very common, you'd use it to make like a concrete house or something.
I mean,
Or like a road.
you can paint things concrete.
That's boring. I'm thinking like, what do I do with 25 metric tons of gravel?
Gravel.
You know?
Alright. I am now offloading gravel from the tumbler to the utility vehicle.
Cool. Just find what you're doing. Every container with the gravel in it, just take it out.
Gosh, we have so much gravel.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna fill every nook and cranny of this thing with gravel again.
And then do it all over again.
Nyerm. This is a much faster way of transferring stuff.
Yeah.
Granted, we could have just hooked the tumbler back up to the base, but we would have had less control over its inventory. Ignore the fact that I just hit a tree.
That's the trade-off.
Ah, the tree's falling over and it's pushing me.
Oh, great. I was wondering how long that tree could stand there until somebody runs over it.
Yeah, the scenic part of the landing pad is now gone. Because I barely nudged it with my side. I just, like, slowly careened into it. It wasn't even, like, a dramatic crash or anything. I just was like... ding! Well, I think I'll just call that good, because I got most of it off. It is still used for something. Even if not incredibly useful. How much do we have on the tumbler?
So I see it on a green container. One of the green containers said that you had a bunch
Like a green container?
Yeah.
Is that green container gone?
Oh, that might have just been you flying it.
It was probably the utility vehicle.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so now when I search for...
I love how when I attach the hydrogen, it starts going...
Yeah.
That's because the hydrogen tanks on the tumbler are currently set to stockpile. In
Uh,
other words, grab all hydrogen everywhere.
yeah. Okay, so now when I search for gravel, I see nothing. That's good.
Good, cool. So I did successfully remove it
Yes,
from the base.
yeah, wow.
Frank. Frankly, I successfully removed it. Alright, you know, might as well retract the script here so that it's not waiting for stuff. Right, it crashed again. Also, I think I know what made it crash. It was probably the tumbler attaching grid. Okay. But yeah, actually, I think we scrapped all the other vehicles we had down here.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that you'd need if you already took all the fancy stuff out.
Yeah. Alright. I am going to fill myself up with hydrogen real quick. Because my hydrogen is out. I don't even think there's enough stuff left on this base to create more hydrogen tanks. Come on, refill. Refill. We didn't take it out of the... O2. Come on, take off, take off. Refill, there we go. Jetpack's on. Okay. Is there anything... I mean, I don't see anything. Do you think of anything? Alright. Well, I'm gonna board this thing.
We're going to space.
And then we're going to space. Going to space, boys! What's the sound volume on this thing? I'm gonna use the fancy ladder.
Cool.
And the capture card's still going. Nice. Alright, I'm coming up. Why is everything so muted? My sound effects are whacked out or something. Like my hydrogen thrusters sound really off. That's interesting. Like if I... Huh. And also, like, the door sound effects sound off. That's weird.
What do you think is causing that?
It's a game bug. That's what's causing that. Alright, anyway. So the utility vehicles, their thrusters are offline. There's an unknown signal. It's not gonna matter. Alright, shutting down external sensors. Retracting all elevators. Closing all doors.
Calling all cars.
Yep. Calling all shots. Alright, let's drive a little... Alright, let's get moving. I'm gonna drive a little bit away from the base.
So the wheels have engines, but then there's rocket engines on top of that?
Yes.
That's great.
Primarily as boosters to help it get up places.
Hills.
Yeah, hills. Oh, that's what happened. It was like, what the random bump
What was
occurred?
that?
That was us running over a small divot. This is interesting. It's getting top heavy enough to the point where the rear wheels aren't really touching the ground. Or front heavy, I mean.
Front. Can we move things around the different cargo containers to
if
make
you wanted to try to figure out which containers were the back ones and which were
Does
the
that
front
actually
ones.
change the weight distribution?
It would, but you'd have to figure out which ones are which.
Oh. Well, there's a project for you. Rename all of these front, middle, and back.
Turning off the drill lights, because that's not needed right now. Okay. All systems are go. Let's make sure we actually have enough thrust to get off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I need to turn off the hydrogen tank restocking.
Right.
So that it stops trying to restock instead of letting things actually flow. Alright. Thrusters online. Okay, we can take off.
Yay! Alright, here we go.
Whoa.
What was that?
That was
Bonk.
just landing back on the ground, and like I said, this thing is front heavy right now. So it just like leaned forward and bonked onto the front shocks.
Well, once we get to space, that
All
probably
right.
won't matter.
Here we go, we have 41% hydrogen.
Wow.
Alright, and 3,
Two.
2,
One.
inertial dampers on, and take off.
Get some screenshots of that. Wow.
And my sound effects aren't working, that's sad, but whatever.
Well, I can hear it go.
Ah! Okay, turn on hot again. Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Well, then maybe I'll just use your audio.
Yeah. Well, my audio is muted because there were too many things going on at once. So I can turn the audio way up.
What do you mean muted?
Well, yeah, I brought it down because
Oh, you brought the sound volume down?
I brought the sound volume
Okay.
down. Yeah.
But you didn't mute it?
No.
Okay. Good, yeah, I wouldn't have wanted you to have muted it because it's also being recorded, so...
No, it's still going. It's just low sometimes.
Okay. We are traveling at 100 meters per second now.
Feels like it too. But that's the maximum that you can go. The maximum speed you can go on the planet.
Yeah, in default Space Engineers, that's the max speed you can go, period.
Oh, wow. I thought you could go 500 in space.
That's a mod.
That's really slow. How do you get anywhere at 100?
We've been, this entire world, I haven't had the 500 max speed mod on. This entire time. That's why it takes, like, 3 minutes to get out of the atmosphere. Or, like, 5 minutes to do so. That's why I usually have the speed mod on, because it makes actually, you know, getting places a lot better, a lot faster.
Yeah.
Wow. However, in this world, I turned it off because I didn't trust the drones we were going to be fighting to be able to handle higher top speeds.
Yeah? Can't believe you still... Yeah, you have 35%
Yep.
hydrogen. You started off with 41 and we're still flying to space.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. This whole thing is just fanciful.
Yep, and as I have just confirmed, we do in fact have side thrusters. So this thing is fully... Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we have up, down, left, right, forward, back. Yep, we have all the directions, so we have full axis control once we're in space.
We're not in space, though, yet.
Now, also, I feel like there's a number of small thrusters on this thing. I think I'll set them up to a different group.
Yeah.
That way you can independently toggle them on and off versus the large ones so that you have more control. So that when you know, hit space, you don't go flying off into into the ceiling at like 100 meters a second.
Whoops.
When you just tap it once. Okay. Small. Okay. Thrusters. Small. Up. Okay. Turning on inertial dampeners, beginning a deceleration roll.
We're spinning around! Yay!
It said turn on inertial dampeners, that turned them off.
Well, it did toggle them, just not in the way you expected.
Alright.
Well, there's an entire cargo container of just ice. Like, a big one.
Alright. We're so high that I don't think I even have I don't have an artificial horizon.
So we're in space now!
We are at like 0.07 gravity, so...
So that's a rounding error. We're in space!
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yay!
Small up, on. Okay, and also... Thrusters... Flight!